Okay. We're in Green Bank, Washington, out on an island in the Puget Sound area near Seattle. So I'm going. It's a little cold, but I don't need this during the practice. So today we're going to do the 12 rivers. So we'll really concentrate on our warming up because it'll be quite a lot of motion going on. So let's do our standard warm up. What's important is put the mind on the wrists, one joint at a time. Not only lubricates the joint, but get the energy towards it by concentrating on it. Go back the other way. So where the mind goes is where the energy flows, we say. And the elbows. So now upper shoulders are all still, just the motion is centered around the elbow. And in your mind's eye, look at your elbow. And go back the other way. Now the one shoulder, and look behind you as you follow your hand, but think shoulder. Lubricate the shoulder with the motion and send energy to the shoulder with your mind. And we'll go back the other way. And we'll switch arms. Reverse it. Now with the hips, make a big, wide circle. Feel that your hip is touching the edges of the circle that's around you. Poke the waist way forward and way off to the side, following that circle. And we'll go back the other way. Now bringing the feet together, do the knees. We're actually knees and ankles are getting lubricated, but put the mind more on the knee in terms of where you're concentrating the energy. And having the hands on the knee bring the energy. You feel the warmth of the knee and the hand touching. We'll go back the other way. Now weight on one foot and twist the toe into the ground. I notice I have shoes on versus barefoot, mainly because the surface that I'm on is not, it's brick and little sand and pebbles, and it's hard on the feet. It's not a nice soft surface. I'm wearing shoes just for protection, basically. But you're still getting the energy from the earth into the foot. Go back the other way. But based on what you're standing on is you pick your optimum of wearing soft shoes, hard shoes, or barefoot for basic protection. Go back the other foot. Ultimate for me is a nice green grass and barefoot. Feels really good. But this will essentially be very hard on the foot, scratching and cutting it. Go back the other way. They're soft shoes, but it has a hard sole. Now with the neck, put the head forward and just hold it, feeling the stretch of the neck, the stretch in the back and collapse in the front. And be straight up and down, then back. Lean it back. Don't bounce so you don't stretch anything. You don't damage or hurt anything. But you feel the stretching in the front of the neck and the back, it's crunching. One more time forward. Really get a nice extension of the muscle. And straight up, then back again. Straight up and down. Now take your chin and turn, like look behind you, feeling the whole twisting of the neck. And look straight forward, then look behind you the other way. And front and center again, right back the first way. And one more time the other side. Feeling that stretch as it twists. Front and center. Now we're going to look with your eyes, look at your elbow and then down to the earth, then the other elbow, look up at the sky or the ceiling as you twist around, turn around. Again, the elbows come around. And you can breathe as you go up and breathe out as you go down, or just disconnect the breathing. It's more of the stretching that's important, but you can add breathing to it if you wish. And breathing in as you go up and across, and breathing out going down, or just relax. So you're only thinking about the movement instead of the breathing. It's not important. All right, now go back the other way. We look up, come around, look at the elbows, look across the ground. The other elbow, look up. And relax. And now with kind of an open, the fist is just kind of not tight, just but close, swinging, hitting to go around front and back, maybe hit a different spot each time. Feeling the twist of the waist and the knees and the ankles as you turn and look behind you and touch, hit different places each time. You swing your arms out, feel the force out to the fist. Feel that the weight creates a pull of the energy out to the fist. And then you're bringing it back in. You're not losing it. You're bringing it back in and throwing it into the body.
Wow.
And coming back to the center. Now I bring our hands in. Right hand touches the body, left hand above it for men. If it's women, left hand touches just below the navel. That's your lower dantian. We'll just hold that and breathe in. Your stomach goes out. Breathe out. The stomach goes in. Feel their width apart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stomach comes in. Flat foot. All the energy. Let's actually warm this area up even. We'll make a circle around the lower dantian area. It's below the navel of where this energy center is. Go in one direction, go back the other way. We're warming it up. You can feel it under our hand getting warmer and warmer. And it's like a basketball. So it's not a single plane. Three-dimensional, goes all the way to the back. You're warming that whole basketball up that's inside this area. Go back the other way, maybe a little motion of the body. And again, the other way. As we start the 12 rivers, we're going to work on 12 different meridians, 12 different organs. And this is different concept of in the past, we've been working on between heaven and earth, which are extraordinary meridians. Now just hold that area steady. Now we're looking at rivers. Energy flows in rivers in a single direction, which is different than when we were working up until this point of extraordinary meridians. Those are like oceans and lakes, which have currents that tides go in, tides go out, so the energy can go in back and forth in the oceans and move around. The tide is going up, tide's going down. The motion repeats itself over and over again, but it's changing direction. Today we're starting with the 12 rivers. Rivers flow in one direction. Rivers flow within a path, within its banks. And our goal is to help the river flow, the meridian itself flow within its barriers, within its borders in the right direction, in the right pattern. Illness comes when water, like a lake, like a river, the water goes over the bank in the wrong spot. We want it to stay within the banks and we want it to stay in the right direction, and that's health. Our goal is to work on strengthening the flow of the river, strengthening the flow of the meridian, of the energy in the right direction, in the right place. We're going to start today in a sequence, and you can start the sequence after you learn all of the rivers. You can start them any place. Many times it's associated with the time of day of when you start. We'll get into that as we progress over the weeks. But we're going to start with the iron energy pattern of the lung meridian. So the lung meridian, we're sitting, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to make a fist with the thumb inside. These are different than outside. Outside with maybe Tai Chi or a very yang oriented exercise, energy can flow out. We are closing in the energy so it cycles. We don't want to lose our energy. We want it to stay in the system, and so we close it. Okay. Now the first of the lung meridian is I'm going to make a lunge to the left, to your right. I'll do my left, and it's back leg straight, front leg a little bent. Push it away, and then turn it so the pinky is facing up. Make a circle behind you. Come up. As we circle, we bring the foot straight forward. Make a circle and bring it back. We'll do it a few times, and this is the one that we're going to concentrate today. We'll do one river more extensively than the other. Lunge by turning the foot on the heel away from you. Lunge out, then breathe behind you. Bring it up, breathe in. Now I'm going to breathe out, going back the other way. Breathe out. And 3 breathes in. Breathe in behind. In the front. In all the way. And then breathe out the other new direction. Out. Lead with a little finger around in the front, and bring it in. I'm breathing from the back of the lungs at the first. Breathe in the back. Breathe in on the side. Breathe in the front. So I'm really filling my lungs to capacity, and then breathe out. Breathe in, then out. We're really expanding the lungs because we're working on the lungs. And this is also associated with the iron element. There's a lot to do with these rivers. An emotion associated with this. In. One last time. Now, the grieving pattern, it's associated with grieving, the energy of the iron and the lungs, and we're expanding the lung and contracting the lung with that motion. It's like open, I'm expanding, and then I'm closing. Right? And opening it as I wait, and then closing. So this is massaging the lung up here. So not only am I working on a meridian which I'll get to in a second, but the actual lung itself is expanding. When you're grieving, what happens? You close in. You're very sad. Grieving also associated with loss, a loss of a life. You can grieve over a loss of your car getting crashed. It's the same thing. It's the same emotion. You're grieving, you're sad of that type of close in, close yourself off to everybody around you. But also when you expand it too far, this really expansion of being out and being arrogant, open it up too much. We want to find the middle ground of being happy, content with what's going on. So closing, opening, but finding the relaxed place. So the motion, massaging the lungs. Well, what about the river? Where is the river with associated with metal and lung? Basically, it comes from the area of the lung and goes through off the top of the arm out to the top of the thumb. And you can feel that. If I'm touching my skin, you don't have a shirt on, it's really sensitive. It's very interesting. I feel that area, like there's a channel there that I'm touching. You get to really get aware of this area, and it's different for different people. I'm not going to say exactly within a millimeter, millicentimeter of the area. Where is it? But it's on the top part of the arm. And over time, you'll be able to feel that. And it's on the other side. Top of the inside of the arm, that's where it's going. And I'm really feeling this sensitivity. If right now I go down further, it's a different sensation. I feel a difference right there that I'm right on track. Illness happens when there's a blockage. Maybe at the elbow there was an injury and it might block that flow of energy. And our goal is to lubricate that area, move energy to go through and open up the river. Maybe the flow is like going around it. The blockage is such that it overflows at the bank and it never gets down to the thumb. Our goal is to get it to move. How am I going to do that? Let's put in our mind, follow from up the top of the shoulder down the top. The first part of the motion, follow it from one spot to the elbow. So as I go out mentally, I'm feeling the energy go down to the elbow. As I come back around me, I feel the stretching of the lower part of the arm. It's going further. As it comes back, it goes from the wrist to the end of the thumb. Now on the other side, as I go out, I feel the energy go down from the shoulder on the top part down to the elbow. Coming around, it's going the lower part of the arm, coming in the front, going from the wrist to the thumb. So just concentrate on that as we do it again. Again, we're only really talking about the one river. Then we won't spend so much time on the others because there's 12. It'll take forever. But we're going to do one different river each week. They go out, breathe in, keep breathing in, and follow the pattern down the arm. Breathe out. They breathe in from the shoulder to the elbow. Breathe in the elbow to the wrist. Breathe in, follow it to the thumbs. Again, concentrate on yourself. One last side. And relax. So you see that there's a lot to think about. The lungs. The metal actually is not just in the lung area, it's the whole body, like an armor. The armor of a knight. Knight in shining armor protects your body from physical things bouncing off, strengthening this armor of the whole body, not just here, the whole shield. And movement of the meridian, all happening at the same time, and the massaging of the lung. One last thing, in terms of what about metal? Metal is like a knife, and you're cutting away and separating energy that is negative to energy that is positive, and only allowing the good energy to get through. You've cut it away, but you do want to absorb good energy and only let that energy go. Or cut away the sorrow. You're in mourning. Just you have it for a while, but then get rid of it. One last time. On both sides. And then we relax. So I know it's a lot to think about, but it's okay. You know, here's the lesson plan. Now you study it, and you own on your own. You'll try to absorb it. Now, energy goes out, doesn't leave the body. It actually is going to come back with a different organ on the back side of this. Only telling you because you say, well, what happened to the energy? It went out to the end, turned around and came back to me. And that's going to happen with all of the rivers. I'm going to work on the colon, the large intestine is a big circle around here. Be legs flat on the ground, hands on the knees, and putting pressure on the knee will take pressure off their back, because what we're going to do is just a big circle, like the shape of the large intestine, the large shape in the stomach. We're going to follow that pattern with our head. So I'm going to breathe in, they come around, up and straight, then breathe out, go back the other way. Breathe in, repeat. Breathe out, go back. One more time, breathing in. Breathe out, go around, and now we're going to do a little trick. Keep going and breathe in the new direction. In. Now breathe out, go back. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then relax. We're not going to dissect each of these. As I say, each week we'll take a different one. Coming from the large intestine, we're going to the stomach. Bringing the feet together. Take my hands and grab the gulp of energy. Hold it into your hands. Then push one hand down, the other up. Swing them around. Collect another gob of energy together in the front. And reverse it. Breathe out as we push down, look up, swing around, bring it together. I'm going to add one thing now as I look down and then look up. Before I swing, I'm going to go up on my toes and then down. Now, swing around, breathe in, look down as we breathe out, look up and up on your toes, down, swinging around, breathing in, and I collect it right in front of the stomach. This is the stomach meridian. Push, look down, look up, and up on your toes. And then down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Look down, look up on your toes. Now, what's interesting is that, I'll just show you with this one because it's so easy, is that I'm doing at a certain pace. You know, how fast do I make my motion? That can vary. Okay, we're doing it a very medium distance, but we can do this fast also. Let's try it. Come around fast. After you know the motion, it's pretty easy. I can go. I might have a day where I really feel I need to energize myself. I can do these exercises in a faster motion. There's no right and wrong. It's what really is happening to me. And I might feel that I want to make my exercise more aggressive. So I do it more aggressive. Or I might want to slow it down. I don't want to really slow my own body down. Go as slow as possible. Breathing in. Breathing out. Looking down. Looking up. Rolling up on your toes. Down. Breathing in. So you see, it's quite a variety that you yourself can develop into your practice. There's no one pattern. Going back to the medium size, only using this as an exercise of learning what you can do with your exercises. Feel that your hands now are 30 kilos each. And the difficulty of moving 30 kilos around, I feel that tension. I feel the tension with each hand of picking it up, of pushing 30 kilos up. And it's a whole different feel of the body. It's heavy. It's really heavy. It's hard for me to bring it together. As a 30 kilos. Pushing down, pushing up. Feel the weight. It's hard for me to hold it because it's so heavy. Now relax. No weight. Feel the difference. It's just, an ounce in each. Just the weight of your hands. Do you feel that my hands are just kind of floating because it was so heavy before and now there's no weight in them? Total different experience. What's going on with the body. You get to play with this over time. Today is just the introduction of what will come in the future and when you might use one versus the other philosophy. All right, now we relax. Feet shoulder width apart. Be it into riding on a horse. I'm going to sink just a little now with the heart, a little bit lower than the lung. The chi lock with the thumbs inside the fist. Okay. I'm going to breathe in, elbows up, breathe out, make a loop with my elbows, and then breathe out, nice roundness, breathe out in front of us. Breathe in, the chi lock, breathe it into you, elbows up, wing them around, open the chest, close the chest, breathe out, come out in front. Palms up, fist in, around, and out. Breathe in. In. Out. And then relax. Come down. Now this one is quite interesting. The small intestine. A new chi lock. My fingers are pointed, not in a fist like before, but it's kind of like pointing like the beak of a bird. Feet shoulder width apart. Go away. Breathe in, front and center. Go the other way. Out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. We'll do a number of little exercises now to go through each organ, and it's gonna give you effect whether you really know what we're doing or not, just the motion. And it's quite interesting. The body knows what it's supposed to do. The body feels the massaging. Over time, you'll make it deeper by the understanding. There's really only so much we can discuss in each lesson, so that it really takes time. You can't do it all at once. One more time each side. And relax. The next one we're going to work on is the bladder. The bladder, I'm going to go straight down, feet flat. See if you can touch the ground between your legs, but only go as far as you can without bending. If you can only go this far, it's fine. You can go all the way down, touch the ground, hands together, and then push, bringing it up, and swing. Look up. Again. First time is a little messy. That just, it's hard to follow me, but that's why we'll do it a couple of times. Down, touching the ground without bending. Hands together, and then stretching away from you. Very stiff, now very curved. Show you from the side. Lots of curves, bent. When I go down to touch the ground, very stiff. Very stiff. Hands together, very stiff, stretched way out. Now very curved, lots of roundness. the motion. And down, stiff. Each time, maybe you went a little further, out, stiff, then curve. And then relax. Now my favorite horse and rider shoots bow and arrow, and this is the kidneys. I'm going to get in my horse and rider position, which actually creates tension where the kidneys are in this position. It's very good. And I'm going to grab a bow and arrow, look at the top of the finger, only one finger straight up, and you're looking at the fingernail. As I come across, grabbing my bow and arrow, look at your fingernail, and then look far away that you shot the arrow, and change your focus, following far away. Now bring across the front, grab your bow and arrow, look far at the fingernail, and then look far away where the arrow was shot. Breathing in, coming across. Sitting in that saddle can be high or low, creating a different tension in the body. To make it a heavier workout, being is really low in the saddle. You really feel the tension in your legs. Breathing in as they come across, grab the arrow, look far away, or stand higher in the saddle to be more relaxed practice. One more time each side. Breathing in. Shoot the arrow, look far away. We're actually massaging our eyes with this, not just the kidney. And then relax. Now the sex, circulation, and pericardium is all of the organs inside the body. And I'm going to grab my energy ball, legs apart, grab my energy ball, like I did with my stomach, and I'm going to push out, curved arms, one hand above the other, thumbs pointed down, and I'm going to feel myself inside a barrel and feel scratching of the barrel that you're inside as they turn and look behind. Come front and center. Go the other way. Grab another energy ball. Collapse it in front and then push away. Feel the inside of your barrel. Always turn towards the top hand. Breathing in. Breathing out. Come back front and center. Grab, breathe in an energy ball. Breathe out as I push away. Go towards the top hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Collect more energy. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Feeling that twist all the way behind. Back the other way. You want to guess? East. Breathe out and around. That's Sophie. Comes to join us. And relax. Matched with the sex, circulation, and pericardium is this called the three rivers. And this is the whole body outside all of our tendons and connective tissues in the whole body, not inside the body, the organs uh, compartment, but the rest of the body. And I'm legs, feet flat, shoulder width apart, the palms down as I bring it up, flip the arms up, palms up, come around and interlock the fingers, put it on my head, top of my head, flip it, and then go up to the heavens and go up on your toes again, like the stomach. Down, knuckles on the head, flip it, open, palms up, palms down. And then we repeat it. Palms up as I collect it, interlock the fingers, palm on the head, knuckles on the head, and up to the heaven and up on our toes. Knuckles, palms, palms up, palms down. We really feel it's all the extremities of the body getting exposed. And both of these last two exercises really are all organs wrapped together. It's not one organ. It's a combination of everything. Kind of a unifying experience. We'll get to the meridian at another time. It has its own meridian, but in terms of which organ is it associated with, all. One last time, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. Now the gallbladder, this is a bit tricky. I'm going to go first show you in the front and then in reverse. But what I want to do is make a channel of my hands. That it's like the thumbs top in making a channel, and then I'm going to flip it's like I'm holding a bottle. I'm going to flip it upside down, and you'll see when I do that. I'm going to start by pushing out the channel, flip the bottle, and then make a motion. Let me show you what that motion is. I'm in also kind of a wider stance, but now I'm going to point my toe away, front leg bent, turn my bottle upside down, come up and around and forward. All right, the music hitting here, meaning we're getting close to the end. Just a second. So we only have one more after this. I'm going to show you from behind. Lunging, so that means flat back foot. Is it a T with a front foot? Take my bottle upside down and bring it up over the side. This is a little bit tricky, I know, but when we learn it more thoroughly, it'll come together. Right now, it's just going through the motion. All right. One more time, facing you. I push out, turn my bottle upside down, and then bring it up over the top to the side. By design, I have not really gone into detail of everything. That's okay. Keeps you have to come back to learn more. The last one is the liver. Both of these are associated with anger, terms of emotion. I'm going to be alternating which legs are bent. First leg, front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Then switch it, back leg bent, front leg straight, with the shoulder twisted and the foot to the side, and then bow to the first direction. Come up and reverse it. This one will take a while to learn. Just try to follow today as the first lesson. We'll learn it. Not yet. I'm going to show you from behind. Right foot forward on the heel. Twist my foot to the side and bend. Reverse it. The other side. One last time on each side. Then front and center. We always finish with the first one that we started with. So here's your test of our lungs, the metal energy. We'll just do that. Horse and rider, fist, thumbs in, lunge out, breathe in behind, breathe in on the side, breathe in the front. The really maximum capacity of the lungs, breathing out. In, 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 now out. In, now out. 3 ins to 1 out. You're really building up maximum capacity of the lungs, because that's what we're working on. One more time on each side. Out. And then relax. Now bringing our hands in where we started. Feel the difference of all of this. The whole body is energized. So we want to collect it back into the center for storage. But being that we went through many, many rivers, we want to do a final closing of these rivers and a healing of the rivers. So come back around to the kidneys in the back, massage a little, and now tap the back. Go down the back of the legs, tap the inside coming up. Breathe at your own leisure. Tap the inside of the arms, the back side. Especially working that we concentrated on the metal. We're bringing face, the head, come down the back again, tapping. You're bringing the energy to the surface to build up that metal shield that we had with our armor. We're bringing it out to the surface. We're also breaking any clots that might have been lingering in any of the rivers. A little patting of the head and the back. Stimulating it, breaking any clots, and bringing it out to the surface. Coming back up one last time of just beating, tapping. You feel it. This is as important as the exercise itself, the closure. Now touch without tapping, but shine your armor. Then coming down, pushing on the back side, push along the outside of the metal, shining it, going down, shining it, coming up the inside of the legs, the inside of the arm, touching it, the back side of the arms, smoothing out the energy that you brought to the surface, smoothing it out of the face, the head, the back. We'll do this one more time. Coming down the same directions as the patterns of the rivers. It always goes down the back side, up the inside. Actually, this is the inside too, coming up the front of the arms and down the back of the arms. Because the pattern of the Chinese structure is hands up in the air. So that's why we get the concept of going out in the right direction. Now as I come around the back, take your hand away from the body, maybe 2 inches, depending on what you're wearing, and just feel an energy aura around your body without touching. Feel your aura going down. Feel the aura coming up, front, inside of the legs. Feel the aura of the inside of the arms. The hands cross each other. Whoa, you can really feel the double bang of both hands have aura touching. Back, the back side of the arms, switch arms. Get ready when those hands crisscross each other. Feel it, that energy ball between the hands. Really exciting. You might feel the energy coming up the back. Might feel the face is very, very active. Feel it without touching the ears. And feel that energy around the head. Come around the back side to the front. Now touch the lower, just below the belly button. And just concentrate, integrating all of the energy. Kind of do a survey of what do you feel. Slow down your breathing. Very active. And bring it all down to a calm order. Breathing in and out of the nose. And just slowing the whole system down, but feeling that energized, but now collected into the lower dantian area. So now you have it for the rest of the day. Okay, we ran out of time. I thank you. Can turn off the recording. And then see if there's any. Just a minute. Get over here to the recording.